Hey, what's going on guys? LittleGameBoy5 here. Today I'm coming back at you with another tutorial video. Today in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to connect your Elgato Game Capture HD60 to the PlayStation 5. And it's actually a pretty simple process. If you guys are looking to get your hands on one of these capture cards, it doesn't even have to be the HD60. It can be the HD60S, the HD60 Plus. There's all types of Elgato capture cards, and I honestly think Elgato's products in terms of video capture devices for consoles and PCs, obviously, these are the best ones to go. So I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check one of these out, check out their website and do all that stuff. So we'll definitely get into how to set this baby up and how to get your stuff recorded, or if you're just looking to live stream. So let's get right into the video. Now guys, before you start hooking anything up to your console and your laptop, you want to make sure that you go on your PS5, go up to the settings, go to system, go to HDMI, and make sure enable HDCP is turned off. If this option is not turned off when you're connecting, your screen and your laptop will go black and you won't be able to record any gameplay footage. This happens on the PS4 as well, so the same process goes here for the PlayStation 5. So make sure you have that HDCP disabled before you start hooking up anything. So that's just a reminder, just in case you're worried about things going black and you think your console or capture card's broken. It's not. It's probably because of the HDCP. Even Elgato will tell you if the HDCP is enabled on the console, not allowing it to transfer the video files. So definitely make sure that's disabled before connecting anything. Alright guys, so before we get into the console setup, let me just show you what you need when you have your Elgato capture card. So obviously you're going to need the Elgato HD60 or more. They started making these newer models of the capture card. Honestly, it looks pretty nice, so I recommend, again, checking them out. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have your HDMI output, your HDMI import, your USB, and chat link cable. The chat link cable is optional. That's only if you want to record like party chats and stuff. But if you guys ain't worried about that, you don't have to get that. I think it's about like $10 on Amazon, so honestly they're pretty cheap. So let's get into the next thing. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is make sure that you have a desktop, mainly Windows 10 or the Mac OS X. You know, has to be higher. It has to be a MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, just something that can run the Elgato software and something that can be plugged in. So you're going to take the USB end and plug it into your Elgato like so. Then you're going to take this end, which goes, this is the PlayStation 5 HDMI cable. So this cable will go into the HDMI in port like so. The next cable is the one that comes with the Elgato, is another HDMI cable. This one goes into the HDMI out port. So that's what it's going to mainly look like right there. But let me show you guys how it's all connected, or how it's connected when you do it through your TV and through your console. Alright guys, so once you have all those cables organized and you disable the HDCP on your PlayStation 5 settings, what you're going to do is that you're going to start hooking it up. So we have the USB end that connects to your computer or laptop, and then we have the HDMI cord. Now we have one here that goes into the PlayStation 5, and we have one here that goes into the the Elgato Game Capture HD capture card in the HDMI in port. Then we have the other HDMI cord that plugs into the out port. Now this one goes to your TV or monitor. So you just hook that up in the back of your TV or monitor, and you should see the picture when you have your Elgato connected to a computer or laptop. So let's get in on how to set it up with the Elgato Game Capture HD software inside the computer. Alright guys, so once you have your Elgato connected to your TV and your PlayStation 5 console, what you're going to do is that you're going to go over to your laptop or your MacBook, your Windows 10. As long as it has those higher OS systems, it should be able to run the Elgato Game Capture, especially the higher ones like the HD60S. So what you're going to do is that you're going to open up your browser. I have Google Chrome, and you're going to go to the Elgato website. All you do is type in Elgato, and you'll find their website at the first link. I will leave a link in the description for the downloads for the software and also for the product itself. But what you're going to do is that if you're on this website right now, you're going to go to the top right corner that says downloads. So once you're on downloads, you're going to go all the way down, and you're going to see select product and for what system. So I'm running a Mac, and you're going to say I'm getting it for my HD60. And then you'll see what it's compatible with and what OS it requires. And then you're just going to hit that little download button. I'm not going to hit it because I already have it installed. But once you have it installed on your computer, what you're going to do now is that you're going to go over to the game capture software. So once it's loaded, you're going to notice that there is the game capture. Now, this won't happen to you all the time, but sometimes you'll have to select the capture card again for a second time. I don't know why that happens, but it could just be for the Mac. I'm not entirely sure. And there we go. As you can see, this is the Elgato Game Capture HD software running on my MacBook Air. See, as in 1080p 60 FPS. Now on the bottom right here, you'll notice there's wrench icons. You can just hit those and you can select your settings. I'm going to hit other because it's not updated. Select HDMI. You can select standard, expanded. I usually do standard. And then 1080p, allow 60 FPS. Then you can adjust the quality. I would just leave it around there depending if your computer can handle it or not. Then you can adjust the picture, the audio, the profiles. You can link your Twitch and your YouTube account right here, right there. Now, as I've mentioned, or I probably haven't mentioned this before, that you will notice that there is a delay between your actual monitor or TV and the Elgato software. So do not pay attention to the screen right here when you're playing the game. Make sure you're paying attention to your TV or monitor. So here you can adjust the game audio right here. You can go to live streaming, where you can live stream straight to YouTube or to Twitch. You can name your title, you can select a server, you can do all that type of stuff. Then you go down to live commentary, which if you have a microphone connected to your computer, you can use it as you're recording the gameplay. So all you do is hit record, and then you start playing, and it'll catch your audio as long as you have the commentary on this bottom right. And then you can go over here to where you can title your video, what game is it, and description, but that's only if you really want to go deep, but I don't do that. I usually just edit the title so that way I know what my video file names are. And if you go to the edit screen, you'll notice right here, load, you'll notice right here that we have the gameplay. So in many cases, as you can see, it's like chopped up around here, but that is the way to record and send your files into here, and you can share them straight to YouTube, to email, iPhone, to your movies folder, which is what I always do when I want to do edits, or straight to iMovie. But obviously it's going to differ depending on your operating system. Like if you're using a Windows, it's going to show you different stuff. But as you can see, it does group by what games you're playing, so I highly recommend doing that as well. But that's pretty much it on how to use the Elgato Game Capture HD software, as well as connecting it to your PlayStation 5 console. So guys, that is pretty much it on how to connect your Elgato Game Capture HD into the PlayStation 5. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you have any questions at all, any connections or any errors that you might be coming up with, leave them in the comments. I'll be reading them all the time, and I will try to respond as best I can with the information that I am provided. Now, if you guys want to check out the Elgato products, and if you need to download the Elgato software, as I mentioned in the video, all links are in the description below, as well as my Instagram and Twitter, in case you guys want to follow me there. Alright guys, hope you guys have a great day, and remember, stay safe and be humble. Always be humble.